Okay, back from part 2 of the show. That's right, I broke free of my little, girlfriend over there, Jennifer, tying me up after she tried to take over my show, but I didn't let her. I'm back on the show. Texas rules. She's an A&M fan. That's right, screw. I'm dating a girl that's an A&M fan. Don't hate me, my friend. She's laughing.
You don't have to worry about her beating you in football anytime.
Oh, I know, right? And she's also a Cowboys fan, too. I got to point that out, too. So, yeah, I know.
She's the winner.
Oh, man. Oh, God, she's coming over. Okay. Oh. I think she's going to try to make her case here in a second. But, okay. So, now, NFL picks. Speaking of NFL, last week I did horrible. I went 1-3. My one win was Denver, who beat the Patriots. That was my upset pick. I was very proud of that pick. I picked the Niners to win. They got stomped. All my other Ravens lost to the Bengals, so not so well. This week's games, we'll run through this list. Bears at Falcons. Jay Cutler, Matt Ryan, they're going into Atlanta. After Atlanta put a beat down on my Niners, I see them keeping up the pace and beating down the Bears. What about you, Screw? What you got?
Yeah, I agree. Falcons seem to be for real this year. The offense is clicking. I'll take the Falcons also at home in the Georgia Dome. Yep,
in the Georgia Dome down in hot Atlanta. And Monday Night Football game, we got Denver at San Diego, and I'm saying it right now, I am sold. I am sold on the Denver Broncos. Now, I'm not saying they're winning the Super Bowl. I'm not saying anything like that, but I am sold, man. Whatever Josh McDaniel has done, he did a damn good job. I'm buying what they're selling. Their defense, I don't even know how to explain that turnaround, but their defense has been really great. I love San Diego, but San Diego, man, they're up, they're down. They haven't been as great as they used to be, man. I got Denver over San Diego.
I'm not a believer just yet. They've beaten the Raiders, the Chiefs. Patriots are a good win, but anyway, I'll take the Superchargers.
San Diego Superchargers. Yeah, okay, but you said they got a quality win against the Patriots, so I'm guessing that win against the Cowboys wasn't really quality because the Cowboys aren't that good, right?
Oh, well, actually, I forgot about that one, but yeah, I wouldn't consider that a quality win. Everybody beats the Cowboys these days.
Yeah, I'm trying to egg on Jennifer. She wasn't listening. Oh, now she hears me. Okay, moving on. Hi, baby. We got the Ravens at the Vikings. At Ray Lewis, probably one of the best linebackers, of this decade, against Brett Favre, probably the best quarterback over the last almost 2 decades. Man, I like the Vikings. I like Brett Favre. I still love the Ravens, man. Joe Flacco, Ray Lewis, man. That's going to be a great game. I think it's going to come down to probably a field goal, maybe a touchdown. And I got the Vikings winning at the at the Metrodome.
I'll take the Ravens. After last week's defeat, I think the defense is going to have something to prove. I think it's going to be one of those slugfest, low-scoring affairs. But I think the defense is going to make just enough plays, and Flacco will make enough plays to pull out a squeaker.
Yeah, speaking of the Ravens in their division, the Bengals are actually in first place, man. Where did they come from? And since we've been talking about Texas, we got to mention it. Our boy, Cedric Benson, he's resurrected his life in Cincinnati of all places, and you told me something. What is he doing right now in this league?
He's leading the league in rushing. Go figure.
Yep.
Good job, Texans. You had him. You could have signed him. But instead, you wanted to go get Orlowski and Sean Cody and Reckless Rex, whoever else garbage y'all signed. But you could have had him, but no, you didn't. So now he's leading the league in rushing. Good job. Another quality non-signing by the Houston Texans.
Yeah, I gotta hate on them a little bit. But that's okay, though, because, Benson's still representing the Texas squad. Good job there, guys. All right, so now the biggest game, in my opinion, of this entire week, man. You got Denver undefeated. You got the Vikings undefeated. Well, we got 2 teams facing each other that are both undefeated. We got the Giants going down to New Orleans, taking on Drew Brees, and the Saints. I'm sorry, man, Eli Manning. There is no way you're going to go down to New Orleans and beat the Saints, man. I got the Saints pretty much crushing the Giants, and I think Jeremy Shockey's going to have a hell of a game.
Yeah, I like the Saints too. Not as much as you, I don't think. But, yeah, I'll take the Saints in this one. Drew Brees is phenomenal. So I'll take the Saints in a, about 7-point game.
Yeah, maybe I got ahead of myself. Actually, I don't need the Saints to beat them down too badly. Giants are on my fantasy defensive team, so I need them to kind of keep it close if possible. But I know that's not easy to do with the Saints. So once again, when Screw's on the show, me and him both go 2-2 on our picks here. So how's that going to work out? We're going to have to wait and see. After I went 1-3 last week, I could really use a 4-0 sweep. So I'm thinking, man, maybe I will, maybe I won't. Speaking of fantasy news, right now I'm kind of, I feel a little bit down in Screw's power rankings here. He's saying, what was your little saying? Am I going back to where I usually go?
Yeah, you're used to the cellar and you seem to gravitate down there. So I think slowly but surely you're finding your way closer and closer to that number 12 spot. But it's chilly in there. I think you'll be safe for a little bit.
Yeah, at least I know for sure I won't be at least in last place anytime soon, but second to last I don't like so much. Right now I know I'm 7, so I mean, hey, top 6 teams make the playoffs. I'm number 7 right now. I can still do it, still a long way to go, and I don't have Eli Manning playing like for one half and then coming out. I got my man Aaron Rodgers coming back. What about you, man? Aren't you looking pretty good so far, jumping back up there a little bit?
I had a devastating loss last week. That Berlin Edwards non-touchdown cost me, and I'm facing a winless team this week, so I expect to get a W.
Yeah.
You know, made a few trades, revamp my team up a little bit, and try and make my playoff push.
Yeah, and I got, I think, like one of the toughest schedules. I got to face. I had to face my first place division opponent, and he was in first place. He crushed me, and now I got to face Mr. James Lundquist this week, who's also 4-1. Who would have thought this guy would be tearing up shop in this league too? So man, I got a tough road ahead if I'm even going to make these playoffs. So good luck to me, I guess, right? Yeah. All right, guys. Now it's time for that show, and oh my God, did you see that? Yes, flash it, because this is the most horrendous things. Me and Joe were talking about this before we came on. Throwback uniforms in the NFL. Some of them are cool, man. We were talking about the old school Oiler uniforms, powder blue, the Oiler helmet. We love it. It's awesome. But good God, Denver Broncos, please never, ever wear those uniforms again. It looked like somebody took a crap all over you. Joe, please tell me that you agree with me.
Yeah, definitely. It almost looked like a grown-up Boy Scouts retro type uniform. I don't know what that was, but they should never bring those go down as one of the worst uniforms in history, with the old Montreal Expos uniforms.
Oh God.
And maybe the old Padres uniforms. But man, those were god-awful ugly.
Yeah, that's what they look like. A little old school, like, you know, San Diego Padres playing football. It's like, am I watching baseball or am I watching football? I'll even throw it up there with the Houston Rockets' new uniforms when they had that big old cartoon logo right on their stomach.
Oh yeah, the pajamas.
Yeah, the pajama jerseys, man. And I have to admit, I even bought one of those with Charles Barkley on it, man. I still have it at my parents' house.
I think that was after the big title run. So.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like they should have just stuck to the old school ones of just the red and white jerseys, man. Those were the cool ones. I like those a lot better, obviously. But all right, man. So we both got Texas beating down Oklahoma at least, man. So we're gonna hook them early game, man. So we're shooting show late tonight. AP polls insignificant. We got our NFL picks, man. Appreciate you guys watching, man. Screw, anything you want to say, anything you would like to add, man?
I just want to add, Sisman, the last time he was on, seemed to think that University of Houston, BCS Bowl. Nope, UTEP put up 60 plus. And then he said that LSU was going to be Florida. So, you know, Sisman, don't call me out, because then you come on and make yourself look like a fool.
Yeah, we will, oh my goodness, yeah, see, that's, oh man. One of these days, people, I'm going to have, like, a conference call of, like, a bunch of people. Actually, we might even have a 3-way call with Sitzman and Joe on the show at the same time. I'll put it this way. I'll give y'all a week's notice, and that will be very, very entertaining. I can guarantee you that, nonetheless. So, Sitzman, you heard it from Screw first, man. Be careful what you say. I know I can't say anything. I went to SFA. But right now, I think we are we doing good? We're 4-0? Oh, my God, we're 4-0. That's right. Yeah, is it Division 2? That's right, but guess what? We have a playoff system, so maybe we'll win. Maybe we won't, but who knows, man. But, Joe, man, once again, man, I love having you on the show. It's always been fun, man. I appreciate you coming on, man.
Oh, not a problem. Anytime. I appreciate it, and Look forward to tomorrow. Hook 'em horns.
Oh yeah, hook 'em horns, guys. That's right. Give Joe a round of applause. All right, credits are rolling. That means it's time to edit. It's time to get this show done. Texas OU is coming up soon. It's probably going on right now as you're watching the show. And if you're watching it after that game or whatever, guess what? Texas just won, guys. All right, everybody have a great time. See y'all next week.